ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, we are back. And we are on Monkey Island. And what the hell is with this starfish thing? I mean, not the starfish itself, but his refusal to pick it up.
It's not wise to disturb the dead.
There is not a single game in this movie, in this series of games, that you have not carried bones and, you literally had chewed up dead fish in your inventory.
Hey, it's Timmy the Monkey! How are you, boy? How'd he get here, anyway?
Some pretty accurate monkey spotting if he knows who that is. Ooh, banana! I could have sworn it said look at a bunch of bananas, but I don't know where they are. There they are.
It looks like that's the only bunch of bananas in the area that these ravenous monkeys haven't gotten their opposable thumbs on yet.
Ah, they're up in the tree. It's kind of convenient that he looks at things. That's awesome.
Ah, the sea. Giver of life. Destroyer of ships. Home of fish.
All right. Okay, I can't do anything this way. Son of a beach. Alright, I hope everybody's doing well. We are well into this monkey-thon, but it ain't over yet. Cluttered clearing. Ah, there's Herman tooth rot.
Is it just me, or do these things look like they'd make good bowling balls?
No. Coconuts are too small to be bowling balls. I have never seen a coconut large enough to be a bowling ball.
They're just hanging out.
Thank you for that, Guybrush. We should just declare it neat.
This is a prime sitting log.
Ooh, so he got it off of Amazon Prime. Prime fishing one. Never mind.
Herman!
Where?
Here! You're Herman Toothrot, the Hermit of Monkey Island.
I am? Who are you?
I'm Guybrush Threepwood, man. I took a bullet for you in Nam.
Where'd you take it? Huh.
Your memory seems to be slipping.
Is it? I can't remember.
Didn't you agree to rescue him?
What do you remember?
Mostly a lot of staggering around. Then a weird kid named Sheepgood showed up and told me my name was Herman. Huh.
Well, it's nice to see that whatever scrambled your brain hasn't affected your sense of humor. At all.
At all?
Think hard. Do you remember anything else?
I remember being asked a bunch of nosy questions, fancy boy.
What's the earliest thing you remember?
This isn't some sort of regression therapy, is it?
I don't think so.
'Cause I don't want to wake up thinking that I've been kidnapped by aliens or something.
Just try to remember as far back as you can.
Let's see, ow!
What?
I remember waking up next to my hammock with a bump on my noggin.
When?
Oh, a couple hours ago.
You can't remember back more than a couple of hours?
I guess not. Is that a bad thing? I can't remember.
Sounds like amnesia to me.
I think I'll plumb the murky depths of your memory later.
Whatever.
How are things on Monkey Island?
This is an island?
I need some help.
Get him. I'm the one with no memory and he wants my help.
You probably don't know how to counteract an ultimate insult, do you?
What's that?
It's a big evil voodoo thingamajig.
Voodoo? What's that?
This isn't helping. Let's talk about something else.
Try and make it something recent, pants boy.
Well, now he's wearing shorts.
See you later, Herman.
Who?
This sounds like amnesia. Oh, I got to keep my... Chuck didn't want to touch it. Alright.
Herman?
Where? Ow! What the heck you trying to... Hey, I'm Herman Toothrot.
Herman, you got your memory back.
Some of it. I still don't remember you.
This is gonna be harder than I thought.
I gotta find more things to throw.
How are things on Monkey Island?
Things? What things?
Where are all the monkeys?
I think they spend most of their time on the other side of the lava field. Dirty little buggers.
What have you been doing with yourself?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Yes,
Really,
yes I would.
like-
Oh, well, when the volcano erupted, it ripped open the island's southern canyon. Guess what I found down there?
The real secret to Monkey Island?
Gold! Buckets of the stuff! I've been mining ever since. I even had my banana picker dipped in gold.
Why does a hermit need gold?
Insurance, bucko! The high-flying life of a hermit's fine and dandy now, but I may want to retire someday.
Okay.
How's the mining going?
I've had to stop.
Why?
I kept hitting a big metal wall.
There's a big metal wall under Monkey Island?
Yep. Who knew?
About this impenetrable barrier under Monkey Island?
Don't remind me, Squinky. All that gold, and I can't get to it.
So dig around it.
Let's not talk about Monkey Island right now.
Okie dokie.
See you later, Herman.
See you, stranger.
Okay. I might have to find more stuff to chuck at him. Which, given all the smart-ass flippant answers he's given me over the years, I'm not gonna feel too bad about. Oh God. This. I remember this not being exactly hard, but being kind of tedious. And I don't think I have everything I need. I'll come back to it. Not letting me. There we go. No? Okay, it wasn't letting me leave. I selected go back to Monkey Island several times. He took a step forward, then stopped. Lava field.
Hey, what's that?
Hey, monkey. Damn it, monkey. Go! Bad monkey. Alright. This is where the mad priest is, by the way.
That must be the most unholiest of Bibles. No way! I'd probably turn into a crazed undead zombie pirate even if I just looked at the pictures. I'm not picking that up.
Word of LeChuck, yep. The craziest bit of Stockholm Syndrome I've ever heard of.
Those look pretty uncomfortable. I think I'd have to use my plush prosthetic butt if I had to.
Greetings, my child. Welcome to the First Church of LeChuck, Orthodox. I am Father Allegro Rasputin. How may I help you?
The First Church of LeChuck? You're kidding, right?
Not at all. This temple is dedicated to worshipping the awe-inspiring perfection that is LeChuck.
And to be fair, he has come back to unlife repeatedly.
Are you some sort of hologram or something?
Of course not. I'm a ghost.
And you're a priest.
Da.
So you're sort of a holy ghost then?
Very clever, my child. But let's not go looking for trouble, eh?
If you think you're gonna stop Guybrush from punning, you're kind of... You've got an immortal undead life ahead of you, and it's not gonna happen.
How did ghosts like you end up running the First Church of LeChuck?
That's an interesting story, Tovarish.
Why do I keep asking people their life stories?
Many years ago, I was the captain of a stately ship called the Weeping Iguana. It was a good life, hauling contraband plush toys from one island to another.
And then you met LeChuck?
And then I met LeChuck. His crew of crazed ghost pirates made quick work of my fine ship and her equally fine crew.
I hate when that happens.
LeChuck himself gutted me with his flaming ghost sword and held my still-beating pancreas in front of my face before I died.
Icky.
When I woke up, I was another member of his obedient ghost crew.
Well, how'd you go from being a ghost pirate to a ghost priest?
It was a gradual process. At first, I resented LeChuck for turning me into a ghost. But the more I thought about it, the more I came to revere him as a god. After all, he did bring me back from the dead, which is a pretty neat trick. So I decided to build this church in his honor.
Well, how do you like being a ghost priest?
The hours are good. I occasionally miss the high seas.
Alright.
Don't look now, but there's a river of lava flowing through the middle of your church.
Yes, I know. We use it for church ceremonies.
bar mitzvahs. Just side note, this guy gets a cookie in my book, and therefore the writers do, for calling me Tovarish. Almost every fake Russian in cartoons, movies, video games calls people comrade. Da, comrade. Come with me. Comrade. Good to see you. Comrade means basically co-worker, teammate. Tovarish is friend.
Bar mitzvahs?
Weddings.
Well, I guess that's one way to cure cold feet. How does this stream of lava fit into the church's wedding ceremonies?
Good question, Tovarishch. Here at the Church of the Chuck, we see marriage as a plunge into the unknown. As a symbol of that plunge, we send our newlyweds on a harrowing ride down a river of molten lava.
Doesn't that kill them?
Only if the restless spirit of the Chuck doesn't approve of the union. Besides, our honeymoon boats are lined with Stantec voodoo enhanced asbestos to keep fatalities to an acceptable minimum.
Not sure I trust anything made by...
How could you build a religion around LeChuck? He's an unholy demon pirate from heck!
I kindly suggest that you mind your tongue, heretic. Such blasphemies will not be tolerated in the house of LeChuck.
Bite me.
Well, how does the Church of LeChuck compare to other major religions?
They're remarkably alike. Only ours is a lot more screaming flames and pointy sticks.
That's kind of what I imagined. I could use some advice, Padre.
What's troubling you, my son?
I'm stuck on the island.
I need to find a way to get off this Verschluggener Island.
There is no escape from Monkey Island.
That's not true. I've escaped it on at least 2 occasions.
Well, then why don't you just escape it again, Mr. Smarty Pants?
I, can't.
Ha!
I'm looking for an antidote to the ultimate insult.
I've never heard of that. What is it?
It's a voodoo talisman that shatters the souls of pirates.
During my travels with LeChuck, I noticed that the easiest way to defeat a voodoo curse was by employing a bigger voodoo curse. But perhaps I'm oversimplifying your plight.
Well, that's okay. My plight could use some simplifying. I've got a couple of evil schnooks on my back.
You must do as LeChuck does when beset by many enemies at once, my son.
Run like a cowardly dog?
No, you must turn your enemies' energies against themselves.
How?
How should I know? I'm just a ghost.
On second thought, getting advice from an obsessed ghost priest seems like a bad idea.
As you wish.
This is too creepy for words. I'm out of here.
Das Vidania.
Does fit in. Alright. So was he just waiting around invisible until somebody showed up and now he's gonna be visible? What's the point of this church? There's nobody here but Herman. Even the cannibals left. Maybe he's preaching to the monkeys? Hike to canyon. Hey, gold-plated banana picker. In my imagination, this banana picker.
It's a gold-plated banana picker.
Significantly
Hey,
smaller than it was.
the handle of this is shaped like a little man. Funny that I didn't notice that last time I had this thing.
That's because it wasn't in the first game. They just needed to add that for this for the convenience of this plot. There's been a couple of things that just didn't actually sync up in the first game. Apparently I have to go around the long way to get to the beach. Fine, be that way. No, I didn't want to go to campsite, I wanted to go to beach. You son of a beach. I've already used this beach slash. I've already used that pun. Banana. Banana, 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 banana. I love the sound this thing makes. Always have, always will.
Got one.
Just grab the whole bunch, dude.
Got one.
There we go. No, Timmy,
Hey,
that's a bad
stop
time.
that.
Was that there earlier?
Ever-increasing monkey population. Stop overpopulating the island. There are only so many bananas. Signed, HT.
That's not how monkeys work. You can't just leave a note. Seriously, you can't just leave a note. It's not how any animal works. I guess you could train an animal to respond to a sticky note, but not to what it said. Like it sees a sticky note and knows to do something? I don't know. Hold still, you little bugger.
Here, have a banana.
Banana! Good monkey. Come on, monkey buddy. It's a good thing monkeys are easily bribed. No stupid controls. Back to keyboard. I'll go through long stretches where the controller is just fine. And then I get wonky. Nope.
HT, regarding mining operations. Stop them, at once. Your mining is causing sinkholes on our sacred island. Signed, JJJ.
JJJ. Who dat? Oh well.
Stealing my gold, Sonny?
Herman?
That's me. Well, see you around, miner boy.
Jimmy, you need another banana? Your loyalty is fickle?
Here, have a banana.
Alright, I have once again earned your monkey love. Okay, that sounded wrong.
It's the lever that controls the track switch.
I don't need to worry about that at the moment.
There sure are a lot of roots growing through this ceiling. Without those roots, there'd be only sky left. It's a closed vent of some sort. It's a big metal door. It's dark in there, but I can see the latch for the door.
Damn it, you fickle little son of a gun.
Here, have a banana.
Need another banana every step of the damn way now. You followed me all the way here. And now you're all like, honey, I don't need you either. While you're here, you might as well be useful.
He's already following me. I don't want to make him sick. I can't put a banana in there. The vent is closed. Well, that didn't accomplish anything.
Alrighty. Open it. Open it. Open it. Go fetch. Okay. Was there a point to that? Ah, there we go.
I can't put a banana in there. The vent is closed. Here, monkey, monkey, monkey.
Thank you.
That worked like a charm.
You've earned your banana.
Here, have a banana.
You know, I didn't have to just pause there, unable to move while you were...
Yo!
Oh! Look at all this stuff. Ooh.
What in the Sir Francis Drake does all this machinery do? It seems to have fallen into the machinery. I can't reach it. I can't reach it.
The banana picker is infinitely useful.
Got it.
Now I've got a weed whacker.
It's a ladder.
Yeah, okay.
Why? The hatch is closed. I'm not picking that up.
Oh, okay, so I can't go up there yet. How was I supposed to know the hatch was closed, a-hole? Let's see. Yep, it did.
It can't be safe to store cloth sacks of gunpowder so close to open flames. Those look too heavy to be carrying around. Those look too heavy to be carrying around.
Roots. Well, we'll soon get to the root of the problem. Can't call it a weed whacker, you get sued.
I'd rather not.
Oh, I could have sworn I could use the weed whacker.
I'd rather not.
Oh, I'm sorry, the weed ripper. My bad, weed ripper. Alright. I have got the weed ripper, so... where do I... oh well. Let's head on out. I can't cross the lava yet. I got no choice. It's time to do the friggin' rock puzzle. Not that it's that hard. Probably gonna do it off camera and then redo it. Just because. There we go.
There's an unusual canal cut into the side of the cliff here.
Big old pile of rocks.
I'm not about to dive into this canal. I think that would hurt.
Right side. Middle. He's excited. Point. Gotta redirect these rocks. Those are big rocks.
Guess there aren't any more boulders on that ramp.
Hold on. Think I got it this time, but I could be wrong. Yes, they meet in the middle. Alright. Now I think there's a point in doing the lava flume. Yeah, it's a flume. There's logs in it. Into the big temple of Flume. Okay, that was terrible.
What tiny shields? They must have been used in really tiny battles.
But I want them.
Wow, I actually get to use this banana picker more than once.
Already used it for the bananas and for the mine.
It's not so useful without a hard-to-reach object to pick up. I don't think he'd like that.
Nobody ever wants to see my horrible freak of nature. I remember reading years ago that people would react to it, but I don't see it. I should probably try the flume ride. Because, you know...
This place must fuel LeChuck's ego like gas on a fire. Your Holiness?
Yes, my child.
I'd like to try your lava plunge.
Wonderful. Where is your brother?
I'm already married, and my wife is several islands away being harassed by bad guys.
Well then, you can't take the plunge.
Aw.
Oh, come on. Let me ride a boat down a river of molten lava. What am I saying?
Well, I suppose we could use another test run before LeChuck and Elaine's impending nuptials.
What?
Hop on board.
It's pink.
Excuse me.
Don't worry if your feet begin tingling. That just means it's working.
I have a very bad feeling about this.
Sign is all. Bonk. I think I have to ride more than once. Crap, these logs just end up back where they started. That's not cool. There's several flavors of not cool.
How was the ride?
Really hot in some places, kind of bumpy in others, and impossible to control.
In other words, a perfect metaphor for marriage.
Yeah.
That was awesome. That
Your Holiness?
was a metaphor.
Yes, my child.
I'd like to take another test ride on your matrimonial lava plunge.
This is highly unorthodox, but what the heck?
That's the spirit.
Thank you. How come I always get the pink log? See, look, that you must be this tall right is the right side. Really short.
Please, keep all hands and arms inside the vehicle at all times.
Woo, the lava is hotter than a flame broiled otter, and my shoes are slowly melting to the fiberglass floor.
I'm bad at this. There we go. Not so bad after all, huh? Alrighty. Except for all these unsightly weeds. Tisk, 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 tisk. I'm gonna flood the mine with lava. Look at these go. Give it a long cutscene. Not that long, kind of long. Just
Back the lava goes, back to the earth from whence it came. All the lava is seeping into the ground now that all the heat-resistant weeds have been whipped.
Half-empty pool of lava, my butt. Gotta be optimistic. That's a half-full pool of lava. Be cheerful, man. Don't worry. Be happy.
You know, this tree doesn't look very stable. Looks lonely, too. Maybe I should just put it out of its misery.
You're an odd little man, Guybrush.
Wow! That tree just fell right over.
Interesting. So now I have a bridge. No? Yes? Alright, I have a shortcut. What is the point of this? I'm not even across the lake.
Nothing like a brisk walk among the lava fields, I always say.
Sorry, I tried to... I remembered that you get one little Herman moment there. Back to the temple, because I did not get the bottle. The one the monkey threw earlier. Is he going to be surprised to see me after I didn't come back on the lava boat? Is he even going to recognize it or acknowledge it?
Your Holiness?
Yes, my child.
Apparently not.
I'd like to take another test ride.
This is what...
That's the...
Dogs, what the heck, that's the spirit. Thank you for that dumb joke. I'd prefer they be left to me.
I hope this isn't the boat with the leak.
It's times like this that I wish I'd become a mighty chartered accountant.
No. Dang it. Not what I wanted. At all. Doing. There we go. No, 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 no. This is not in any way what I wanted.
It's not so useful without a hard-to-reach object to pick up.
Let me go again.
Please step out of the boat to your right and enjoy your visit to the First Church of LeChuck, Orthodox.
I'm not going to enjoy it. I want to get the hell out of here.
Your Holiness?
Yes, my child.
I'd like to take another...
Yes, yes. We've heard it all before. 3 times now. I may have to cut this.
Please keep all hands and arms inside the vehicle at all times.
What kind of word is flume, anyway? Flume, 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 flume.
Okay, I hate to not have my lava picker, banana picker ready. There we go. This bottle is incredibly valuable. I need it to fling at Herman's head. You know, I haven't seen that show.
This banana picker is really starting to come in handy.
There was an old show called Herman's Head. It was basically kinda, sort of, but not really like Inside Out.
Please step out of the boat.
Yes, you said that. Thank you. This far into the game, I find out the start button will exit you from whatever scene you're in, whatever location you're in, back to the map. Oh, is there a note there? Hello. Okay, I thought there was something in my chest. This guy bunches gigantic belt buckle.
It looks like this little shack was built on the bow of an old mangled ship.
No, it wasn't built on the bow. It was built
To all LeChuck-fearing citizens of Monkey Island, you are cordially invited to play bingo at the church every Tuesday at midnight. Non-members welcome. Signed, Father Rasputin, C.O.L., Orthodox. I wonder if that would be Tuesday morning or Tuesday night.
It's an evil hell church. It's a night and you know it. Hey, Herman.
Herman?
Where? Ow! Are you trying to kill me, you rashin' Guybrush?
Herman, you remember me?
Of course! You're the kid who found my banana picker.
Is that all you know of me?
You've gotten all your memory back?
I think so. Quiz me, hotshot.
Do you remember the cannibals?
Those jerks! They used to keep stealing my banana picker. Boy, was I happy when they moved away.
Do you remember LeChuck's amusement park?
Yep. Kinda silly if you ask me. Sticking an amusement park on a nigh unreachable, mystically obscured island.
I kind of wondered about that myself.
Well, that's LeChuck for you. A nasty piece of work,
Heck yeah.
but not too bright.
Do you remember Dinky Island?
I wish I could forget. I'm still not sure how I ended up there.
LeChuck told me there was a tunnel between Dinky and Monkey Island.
Really? Well, don't that beat all?
Hold on, the lag is happening. That is weird and annoying. I haven't had lag in like 6 videos.
Do you remember the caverns to heck under the giant monkey head?
Oh yeah, the caverns of meat. Those caves mysteriously sealed up after you left. It's a good thing too. We were losing a lot of monkeys down there.
I thought the monkeys were overpopulating.
Do you remember anything else?
I remember lots of stuff. I especially remember a snot-nosed kid who wouldn't let a hermit have a little peace and quiet.
You're not intentionally a hermit. You were marooned here.
What's the earliest thing you remember?
That's a long time ago, Skippy.
Try.
I remember. It's 20 years ago. I'm washing ashore on Monkey Island. My head hurts. There's an accordion next to me on the beach.
An accordion?
Yep. I tried to play the thing for a few years, but I wasn't any good. So I threw it into a field of weeds.
I am trying to move the pointer, but it is not working.
Do you remember anything else?
Not what I wanted.
I remember lots of stuff.
Lag
I
being
especially
annoying.
remember a snot-nosed kid who wouldn't let a hermit...
I do not know what to do about it.
Let's pour over your mental state later.
Whatever.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and call it here, because usually... Oh, wait, no, it's recording and the lag is gone.
I need some help.
Don't you always?
Do you know how to fight an ultimate insult?
That sounds familiar. What is it?
It's a voodoo talisman with the power to crush men's souls.
Ultimate insult. Ultimate insult. Nope, never heard of it.
Do you know any secret hermit tricks to defeat LeChuck and Ozymandias?
Why is that name so familiar?
LeChuck?
No, Twerpo! The other one!
Ozymandias? You know Ozymandias?
I don't know. I think. Maybe. Nope. I guess I don't.
Do you remember where you parked your ship? I really need to get back to Melee Island.
Of course I do.
Great!
It's at the bottom of the ocean.
What?
A few months ago, I got to thinking that a hermit with a ship is like a unicycle with training wheels. It just doesn't make much sense. So, in the spirit of genuine hermitity, I sank it.
That's just great. Now I'll have to find some other way off this heck hole of a lush tropical island paradise.
Well, if the food supply is running short, it's not that good.
You wouldn't happen to know any other ways off Monkey Island, would you?
Don't know, and I don't care. I'm a full-time hermit now.
Oy.
Oi is spelled O-I.
On second thought, maybe I'll ask for your help later.
Suits me.
See you later, Herman.
Oh,
Alright, I'm going to go ahead and call it here. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed, please, by all means, like, comment, or subscribe. Or not. I'm not the boss of you.